modifying this agreement by preventing disclosure of payments by big oil companies to foreign governments, which could essentially constitute, under-the-table agreements, bribes, however you have it, will somehow lower gas prices for the American people. Now, I think if you went out and asked the American people, do you think allowing ExxonMobil or any of the other big companies to enter into secret agreements with foreign governments to exploit jointly held resources is going to benefit you at the pump? I think they'd kind of laugh at you. I mean, no offense, but they would. The bottom line is there's also a further assertion that somehow this possible future development of this area will lower the price at the pump. It won't, and it hasn't. And today, the prices are excessive. Why are they excessive? Well, it's this funny little thing. It happens just around Memorial Day every year. The refiners and the refinery industry has been dramatically consolidated over the last few years because there's been buyouts and closures and everything else. They decide that they've got to do periodic maintenance. It's got to happen at the beginning of the driving season, and of course they all schedule it at the same time, and they limit refinery capacity, and then they say there's a shortage and the price jumps up 50 cents a gallon like it did in Oregon just a month ago. 50 cents a gallon in a week. Whoa, what happened? Did you see anybody waving red flags saying we don't have any gas, or yellow flags? Anybody remember the 70s? No, everybody had gas. They just jacked up the price because that's the way that the oil companies celebrate the beginning of the summer vacation season for the American people, by increasing their profits with extraordinary and unwarranted increases in the price, claiming there's somehow a shortage because somehow they're cleaning their refineries, or one of them had a problem and gee, we could just give them up. They are actually exporting gasoline from the West Coast. What does that mean? There's actually a glut of oil in the Gulf region right now that they can't refine. We've got refineries closed in California with oil sitting in storage tanks that can't be refined. And somehow, if we just had more oil to add to the glut, to add to the full storage tanks, because the refineries are shut down to drive up the price, or maybe they're not shut down. There was actually an investigation last year when they claimed they were shut down. They weren't. So we don't really know, but to say, well, gee, we trust the oil companies, let's let them negotiate secret agreements with the government of Mexico, with Canada, with, ultimately perhaps with Russia, and that will benefit the consumers at the pump. It does not meet the laugh test. I would certainly yield.
I would like to, if I can, engage you in a little colloquy here.